Look at not the greatness of the evil past, but the greatness of the good to follow. The condition of a man is a condition of war, of everyone against everyone. Every time a reason stands against the human will stand against the reason. Force and fraud are in war, with the two cardinal virtues. Words are the counters of wise men, and the money of fools. To this war of every man against every man, this also inconsequent, but nothing can be adjust. The notions of right and wrong, justice and injustice have no place. Where there is no common power, there is no law. Where no law, no injustice. Force and fraud are in war, the cardinal virtues. Leisure is the mother of philosophy. The source of every crime is some defect of understanding, or some error in reasoning, or some sudden force of the passion. Defect in the understanding is ignorance, and reasoning, erroneous opinion. Concerning the first, there is a saying much unsuperb of late, that wisdom is acquired not by reading books but of men. It is many times with a fraudulent design that men stick their corrupt doctrine with the gloves of other men's wit. Give an inch, he'll take an ell. Nor can men any more live, whose desires are at an end, than he whose senses and imaginations are at stand. In the very shadows of doubt, a thread of reason begins. By those guidance we shall escape the clearest light. For it can never be the war shall preserve life, and peace destroy it. A power of a man is his present means to obtain some future apparent good. If I read as many books as men do, I would be dull-witted as they are. When someone uses you, they're only nice when it suits them. It is the loss of commonwealth, as in the loss of gaming. Whatsoever the gamester and all agree on is injustice to none of them. Life is nasty, brutish, and short. Hell is truth seen too late. Words are wise men's counters. They do not reckon by them, but they are the money of fools. Facts are virtues, or vicious as fortune blesseth. The first and fundamental law of nature, which is to seek peace and follow it. Liberty, to define it, is nothing other than the absence of impediments to motion. It's not the pace of life I mind, it's the sudden stop at the end. The value of all things contracted for is measured by the appetite of contractors, and therefore the just value is that which they are content to give. A man's conscience and his judgment are the same thing, and as the judgment, so also the conscience may be erroneous. I often observe the absurdity of dreams, but never the dream of absurdity of my waking thoughts. Life itself is emotion, but can never be without desire, nor without fear, no more than without sense. Knowledge is power. Fear of things invisible is the natural seed of that which everyone in himself called religion. True and false are attributes of speech, not of things. Where speech is not, there is neither truth nor falsehood. It is not wisdom, but authority that makes a law. God put me on this earth to accomplish a certain number of things. Right now, I'm so far behind that I'll never die. What is the heart but a spring, and the nerves but so many strings, and the joints so many wheels, giving motion to the whole body? Now, I'm about to take my last voyage, a great leap in the dark. For such is the nature of man, that howsoever they may acknowledge many others to be more witty, or more eloquent, or more learned, yet they will hardly believe there are so many wise as themselves, for they see their own wit at hand, and other men's at a distance. Fear of power is invisible, feigned by the mind, or imagined from tales publicly allowed. Is religion not allowed? Superstition. Hurt inflicted, if less than the benefit of transgressing, is not punishment, and is rare the price of redemption, than the punishment of a crime. Silence is sometimes an argument of consent. The secret thoughts of a man run over all things, holy, profane, clean, obscene, grave and light without shame or blame. War consists not only in battle, or the act of fighting, but in a track of time, wherein the will to contend by battle is sufficiently known. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. Felicity is a continual progress of the desire from one another, the attaining of former being still, but the way to the latter. Curiosity is the lust of the mind,